We bring you the latest updates from the Pna Newsroom. Poll workers will continue to receive support from the government despite tax exemption bill veto. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. said the government is trying to simplify tax payment procedures through targeted support. The president vetoed the bill seeking tax exemptions for poll workers, mostly public school teachers, to their honoraria, allowances, and other benefits. However, Marcos said that the veto does not mean that the government is disregarding the contributions and efforts of election workers. Marcos also emphasized the need to utilize the government's national identification system to facilitate the granting of subsidies to qualified beneficiaries.
Binito ko because as I've always said, hindi ko, halimbawa, doon sa VAT ng gasolina, sinabi ko kagad, hindi ko babawasan yung VAT ng gasolina, pero yung mga tinamaan ng pagtaas ng gasolina, bibigyan natin kaagad ng ayuda. So, ganun din ang iniisip namin. Kasi isipin niyo, we are trying to simplify yung payment ng BIR. Ngayon, kung lalagyan natin ng bagong kategorya yan, and there will be a more chance of leakage, na confusion, mas mahirap gawin, mas magkakaproblema, baka yung iba, the red tape, makakain lang ng red tape yan. Yung national ID, we are counting on the national ID to help with that. Kung sakali hawak na nila national ID, wala na. Hindi na sila mag-a-apply, hindi na sila kahit na anong gagawin. Basta't papadala na lang namin yung ayuda.
The reopening of classes will push through on August 22nd, even in quake-hit areas in northern Luzon. The Department of Education, or DepEd, said certain areas may just have to carry out alternative delivery mode. DepEd spokesperson Michael Poa said the decision was only for the August 22 opening of classes since 451 classrooms were destroyed by the Luzon quake. DepEd said that about 18 billion pesos is needed, including the 1.4 billion pesos worth of recovery and reconstruction fund for the damages caused by the Abra earthquake. But POA said the amount is not yet final since the department is still planning to request additional funding from the Department of Budget and Management, or DBM. He said DepEd is considering building temporary learning spaces in areas severely affected by the Abra earthquake. Filipinos can now visit New Zealand after the country reopened its borders to international travelers. New Zealand ambassador to the Philippines Peter Kell announced on Twitter that they are now accepting visa applications from Filipino visitors. The New Zealand Embassy in the Philippines advises Filipino travelers to be up to date with their vaccinations before traveling. They must submit a digital or documentary certificate confirming they are fully vaccinated against COVID-19. In case the traveler is unwell and has symptoms prior to the flight, they must submit a medical certificate and proof of a negative COVID-19 test obtained at least 48 hours before their departure. Visitors are also required to complete the New Zealand Traveler Declaration forms. A proposed bill in the House of Representatives is expected to provide benefits and privileges to single persons. House Bill 1364, otherwise known as the proposed Single Persons Welfare Act, will develop a comprehensive program of services for single persons and their dependents. PBA Party List Representative Margarita Nograles said the bill will benefit single persons who are breadwinners or those who support their family or the children of their siblings or relatives. The single person shall be entitled to benefits and privileges such as scholarships, monthly cash subsidy, and a flexible working schedule. And that's the latest from the Pna Newsroom. Stay tuned for more updates on the biggest stories throughout the day. I am William Theo. Good day.